When women come to my table, they're not just shopping, they're drawn in. There's something about waist beads that speak to the soul. The colors, the texture, the energy. It's more than just picking out a strand. It's about finding one that feels right. Waist beads have been a part of African culture for generations. They're worn for beauty, for self-awareness, for intention, and today that honors our past while embracing our personal journeys. Now, this video right here, the moment right here, this is where the magic happens. When I tie waist beads on someone, it's not just about getting the fit right. It's an energy exchange. It's a pause, a deep breath, and a chance to check in with yourself. So I always tell my customers, these beads are here to remind you of your intention. What do you want to step into? What are you calling into your life? Love? Healing? Every time you feel them on your skin, the beads, they bring you back to that purpose. And that's why I love waist beads. It's not just about the beads, but it's the whole experience. But that's the thing. They go with the beads. They go with you. They go everywhere with you when you wear them all the time. So, there's something there to help you get you back to focus sometimes when life get crazy, or if you just need those reminders throughout the day, like myself. But I set the vibe at my events. I like to have soft music, warm colors, the energy of love and care. I want to set that vibe. I like to have my daughter do our setup, our table setups, because she really exudes that energy. She's warm and loving and caring, and she's just got that gift. So I love to have her set up, or like at least introduce a vibe for me to continue, so because she's really good at that. So definitely, waist beads are just the whole experience, from me making them to the person getting them tied on or tying them on themselves and going on their life journey wearing them. It's just a whole experience that I'm just so happy to be a part of. But every woman's experience is different though. Like how they get their waist beads tied and how they pick them and things like that. Everybody has a different way of going about it. Some come in, they know exactly what they want. They know exactly what energy they need help with. Others need a little time to feel things out, to let people take their time and pick. And then if I feel like they need help, or if they ask for help, I'm there to help and assist. Either way, the moment is special. It's a reminder to slow down, to be present with your body, where you are right now. And I like that during the tying, because a lot of times during the events we're at and the people are getting their beads tied, it's a lot of going on. There's like a lot of hustle and bustle sometimes going on around, especially in this event that you see me tying her on now. But it's like during the tying session, it's like it just really is the energy exchange. It's like, to me, everything kind of gets quiet and the focus is just on me, her, and her beads and what she wants to talk about or what I need to tell her. And during that energy exchange, it really everything going on. So I'm so happy to have like my daughters with me during that time, because when I'm tying on waist beads, a lot of times I'm not really paying that much attention to my table and like other shoppers, and I really be in tune into the person I'm tying. So that's why I really love to have help at events if I can. If not, I balance everything out. Now, before you leave, I always hand something to you extra. And if you've been beaded and balanced before, you already know what that is. That is an affirmation card, because words have power. I want every woman who sits in my chair or comes to my table to walk away with the message that uplifts and empowers them. I really do. And so, yes, I love this because when you got some extra, if you got extra beads, guess what you get? You get to, they steal your beads. So I always make sure that if you want something extra, like you want your anklet or a bracelet, that you can get that as well. So a lot of women leave with not only a waist bead, but a cute little bracelet or anklet, and sometimes both. And some people just don't want to wear it. They'll re-gift it to somebody, which I think is really cool connection piece. If like you give your daughter the bracelet that match your waist bead, or your sister or a good friend. So I think that's a really cool way to do it. But some people just wear them and they get their beads tied, which is video. I love doing this. Like, I really do love doing this service. It really isn't just, but you know, I like to say service too because I like to serve. So it is a service because I definitely feel like that. Um, this is a calling for me to serve other women. I knew I wanted to serve other women and families back in 2016 and 2017, but I really didn't know how. And it just like all this just really came to me. I didn't make jewelry. I really wasn't a, what was I going to say? I didn't like make jewelry. I wasn't a big jewelry wearer or anything, but I knew it was something that I was calling me to do. And so this all just kind of happened and I love it. But it definitely isn't a service. It's a ritual. Even if you tie on your beads at home, make sure it's a ritual. Make it a healing practice every time you get new beads. Make it a moment of self-care. Some women come to me for their first time ever set of waist beads. Others have been wearing waist beads for years, just like my dear friend in this picture. She's been coming to me since I started my business, or at least since we met. I met her at my first ever vendor event, probably back in like 2018, 2019. And she was there selling smoothies. And I remember we bought some smoothies from her. She's like, um, a health food advocate. So she's always doing something vegan. So she was selling smoothies, and I remember there. And I met her again, and it seems like every event that I have, she ends up there. And she always supports, even if I don't have any support, and buy and just show up. And I'm really grateful for her. So, like her, some people have been coming for years, but no matter where you are in your journey, the energy exchange is the same. You bring your intention, your energy, your openness, and I bring my hands, my heart, okay, and the spirit of every other woman who has stood in the space before you. Their energy, their spirit of wanting to level up, wanting to ground down, or be grounded and stable, or just the willing to, um, you know, to have and take my energy and my healing energy is what I'm trying to say. So the best part of all of this is when you get your beads, they move with you. They shift and grow as you do. They remind you of your strength, of your beauty, your purpose every single day. And I love that part about waist beads. I love the fact that they go with you. They become a part of you. That's why, like, you hear a lot of people say, or women who wear waist beads and they don't have any on, or they had to take them off, that they feel naked without their waist beads. And it's so true. Even like now, I only have one waist bead on, and like, I gotta get some more on. I gotta get some more on, guys, because I really feel like ungrounded with just one little waist bead on, guys. So I gotta get, but I have to, like, it's a ritual for me. So like, I have to set the time and the energy to get me some, so, and make sure I know my intentions and everything. Okay. Now, if this is a calling to you, I've got something for you. I've got something for you. Yes, I do. You can download my free jewelry and self-care ritual guide. It's filled with tips on setting your intentions, choosing the right jewelry for your energy, and creating meaningful self-care rituals. The link is in the description. Go grab it and start your journey. Inside, you'll find everything you need to turn your jewelry into a daily ritual of self-love and intention, because you deserve to feel aligned, empowered, and radiant every single day. Peace.